For Williamson County, this is Week in Review.
Mr. Finley took his astronomy classes to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama.
This year in 3rd grade at Walnut Grove Elementary School, we've been busy practicing and learning our multiplication facts.
Today we had a multiplication March Madness competition.
Today, I was in a musical called What Kind of Band Are You? We've been rehearsing since November, and now it's March. We've been learning a lot about singing, acting, and all things musical.
Songs, sounds, and stories, oh my! Welcome to our 1st grade program. Those that made their AR goals got to sing Joe, Ayumbo. And it was really fun because we got to see lots of cool tricks from him. We also got to volunteer to be some of the Spice Girls that got to dress people up when they came down to do the tricks.
Today in gym we were doing climbing, and it's really fun because the tunnel kind of squeezes you, so it's kind of hard to get through it, and it's a lot of fun working on climbing.
Today in Technology Lab, we created the letters spring by using the Probots.
I'm at Nolensville High School in art class, and we're learning how to use shadows to add depth and value to our artwork.
For the past couple weeks in RTI, we have been learning about slope and intercept. The formula is y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. This week it's turning to be extreme 9.
I got to build the tallest structure you can with just using straws.
I made a light bulb glow with using a battery and a wire.
I made a tower using index cards.
I got out of a computer escaping by solving riddles.
This week in science, we are learning about animal communications. Today we did a lab about bioluminescence.
In the lab, we were experimenting on how to make this species light up.
Today in Language Arts, we are doing a breakout game based on Shakespeare's play, A Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Welcome to Page High Science Fair.
Today at Lipscomb, we are building bridges. And we made a bridge, and it's supposed to hold 20 pennies, the weight of 20 pennies. We tested it, and it worked.
Yesterday at Clovercroft Elementary School, the 5th graders performed many cultural songs during their 5th grade program.
Orchestra this week hosted what is known as CPA, Concert Performance Assessment, where like 35 schools from all around Tennessee came in and performed basically in front of judges.
This is the Franklin High School Poetry Slam, where sophomores, juniors, and seniors kind of get to share their stuff, and it's a lot of big solidarity, and you just kind of read your poem and people give you a little bit of love for it.
In Computer Lab, we created a Google slide.
We had a spring theme.
First, we typed in the title.
Then we added pictures to our slide.
I would like to introduce you to Oakview's Academic All-Star for 2019, Mrs. Savannah Meek. Yay!
This week at Renaissance, we were recording for the senior CD, and today we did overdubs on bass from Micah Steinborn's song, Hindsight.
In our ELA class, we read a biography, and then we made a bottlehead project on it, and I did Diane Fossey.
Hi, I'm Ella, and I'm a 3rd grader at Winston Elementary. This week in PE, we are skating.
Our school nurse and students encourage other students to wash their hands. We made a video using the glitter bug to de-germ our hands.
We also had a poster competition that encouraged students from all grade levels to make a poster about how to wash your hands.
This week I'm going to be in the National Geographic GOB.
This is Heritage Elementary, and today is Superhero Academy. We're doing math games, and we're going on bouncy houses, and we're getting our face painted.
On Wednesday, March 27th, we had the premiere of our full-length motion picture, -1.
Hi, I'm Everett, and the super scientists came today, and we made these awesome flowers. We made homemade roller coasters and our marbles every kind. And you try to make that marble not go into the cup, which is an alligator swamp.
Today in Miss Brasher's class, Mr. Bechtel's class came in, and we made an infographic
on the Protestant Reformation.
Today at Olmsted, we are taking the mock TCAP test to get ourselves prepared for the actual TCAP test.
Today in Ms. Shrum's 8th grade science class, we did a project based on cladograms and how different animals are more closely related to an extinct animal from prehistoric times called the Samoria.
Our project is for the Mystery Architect in the Science Olympian Project. We will be learning to do this competition where you get a bag full of random objects and you have to build the tallest tower to hold a small ball.
Hi, I'm Allie Smith and I'm playing Mary Poppins in the musical Mary Poppins.
We're making a portrait and I'm doing Ferb, Phineas and Ferb.
I'm doing a portrait of David Dobrik.
I got my AR goal. I got to go on the parade.
We're going to reveal the theme for our prom, and we're going to tell everybody where it is, what it's going to look like, when they can buy tickets, how much tickets are, so they just know all that basic information, and we kind of just get them excited about the actual event.
For readathon, each student was encouraged to read 20 minutes each night for 9 nights. We exceeded that goal, and as a reward, the Bucket Boys came for December. It was a lot of fun.
Today is our ABC fashion show. We're 2 we stick together like glue.
This week at FMS, we're having our spring carnival.
We're here for the Brooklyn High School Student Government Campaign speeches.
Thank you to our Good News ambassadors and high school media teachers for submitting this week's fantastic footage.
In the making of -1, I was the lead editor and I was also the lead actor, so that was a fun experience. Imagine if she's dead.
It's TV and film class, and we wanted to get into doing some shows. And so we created the opportunity to do a show in class.
And it was a really fun experience just to see their reaction, you know, just every bi-weekly we'd show them an episode. But then it got serious, like we wanted to start and we wanted to make it a movie, a feature film.
Our message is one choice. One choice is, you know, don't do things that can possibly harm you or others.
Well, I think the biggest reward will probably be tonight when we're watching the movie on the big screen. We're sitting in the seats because the actors have not seen the movie yet. So we're actually, Tanner, Austin, and I are actually extremely excited to see the actors' reaction to the film, and that's what I'm most excited for.
They suddenly knew more about the new cameras than I did, so I was working hard to keep up, but I got to watch them get skilled with lenses, with some other equipment that we have, a gimbal, and it was just so much fun to watch.
It's amazing to think about how I will be walking out of high school with a feature film in my back pocket. It's great to think about, you know, what colleges will think and what I can show to my friends, family, and other people like that. Just to say, you know, hey, look at this movie that I made.
Looking back at the shoots now, I mean, we had so much fun shooting and so much fun creating it. And so, I mean, the experience, I would never change it.
I am absolutely dazzled. I never in my wildest dreams imagined that we'd have something this big, this good coming out of a high school class. I'm just thrilled with it.
Tonight we have the Williamson County Art Show, and this is to recognize students who are nominated by their art teacher and are coming here tonight to showcase their art and receive an award on behalf of the library and the Library Foundation.
My artwork is on display. It's birch trees, and it turned out really well.
We were supposed to create a tinfoil animal on a piece of paper with markers, so I chose a turtle.
I created a picture of a pancake breakfast, and we made it out of like 3D.
We had to draw cities, and I drew it with candy and stuff like that, so it will look like Candyland.
Art is important because creativity is important, and to be able to nurture that and foster that, because that's going to become a very valuable skill that will be useful for a lot of these students in the future.
It's where you get to inspire yourself and be who you want to be, really.
I like creating things and like making new things.
I'm blown away. The level of talent here is off the chart, and I'm very excited to look at all of these pieces of art in detail and to recognize these talented artists tonight.
Oh, market night's tonight, and I'm really excited.
So we have a big economics unit where we talk about things like supply and demand and how companies set prices and how they do advertising and all that stuff. So market night's an opportunity for them to put into practice the things that we talk about at school.
It's like a learning experience, but on top of that, it's a fun experience.
People will go around and see all your things that you made.
Just having it after school lets the families come and the community come and take part in it.
I'm doing a photo booth. I have a pink camera that I got for Christmas. My mom and me decided, hey, I'm not gonna make the mistake that my brother did and made my mom do all the work. I'm just gonna make them out the thing by taking photos of people.
It's a finger football challenge. My brother, he did it last year, so I thought it would be cool if I did it again.
Well, you know, we always get like the standard. We've always had slime. We've always had somebody colors rocks almost every year. But then we have really fun ones. A lot of the ones that sell very well are the ones that make up some kind of game, or they have some kind of unique idea.
There's tons of different people doing stuff.
It's really exciting to see everybody so excited for market night.
They have just absolutely shattered all our goals for this year. We've had robotics as a class at Gressel Middle this is the 4th year, but this is only our 2nd year of having a robotics team. We had 2 teams qualify for the state championships this year, and then one of our teams won one of the divisions at the state championships and will be attending the world championships, competing against 400 teams from all 50 states and 30 countries.
It's incredible. We went into the competition not really expecting to get very far, but the fact that we did, it's just made it all the better.
Okay, so the team started in August at the beginning of the year. They come to me every single day, and they started from scratch with nothing, without even a robot. They had to build the robot from scratch. They have to work through the engineering design process every single day.
We have to program the robot to run on its own. That was my job. I liked working on modifying the robot with Colson. It was also pretty fun to code it.
The entire design process of the robots is really interesting to me.
This team, they work so well together. Their collaboration is just great. We are so excited to go to Worlds. We have no idea what it's going to be like. And so, you know, we want to go back next year. To tell you the truth, the sky is the limit.